I'm going to sing a story to you, Purana and Sangita, Chalita, Trini, Sangita, Purana of me. We start with just Sakti, that would be strength. The directed harmony be. Then you get to healing inside your reach. Finally, the mind and the way everything in time is combined. Then you get to harmony, all we. Finally, enlightenment, that's all it be. And that's one part of Purana of me. And that's the story of Sangita Navan Sutra strings on Kasetra field Rakta. And that also happens to be all of this, which is all of this worked with harmonics. 'Cause I know of that by my omnibus way. I know of that, and I know of true May. And here's another thing of the way of the monk. Blessing things like making this a simulacrum or this is a actual potala or a effigy, an effigy of every single one of these I've ever had before today. Boom, 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 which is a wealthy, a funny way of going, other would say. And then I got this old way of the way, a tuning fork or a way of doing a kujiki. And that's another way, hey, piranhas say. And this is here another concept for me. So check out this. This is technically speaking, a Holy Grail. Because the Holy Grail, in Sanskrit, isn't a Kazakamsa. I was like, I know it's not really like the Holy Grail, but like, I find it hilarious because I can make something that's like technically, like magically, like the Holy Grail. So, and this one is baller. Check it out. So it's got Trini Graha, or dragon's heads. It's got Trini Graha Ketu, or dragon head tails. Ekam, perfect, one body. That by itself makes this baller as heck. And that's the kind of thing you should come to expect. Because I find something like this is like, okay, I have the ability to make this. I have, over there, I have 4 more of these. So, technically, I made this count as 3 because of the 3 heads and the 3 on top and the 3 on the bottom. And also because I have 4 over there, so I could have a total of 7. Because that's the kind of thing that made sense to me, and that's like, it's kind of alarming that makes sense to me, but I'm going to move on from there. So, and then we move on, and that's as well pay. And that's part of the way of the writer of say, hey. And that's another thing with the battle of me. I use all of this for the raza of talking of me. A stitch to which in other words that I be. In the Soviet I get the stitch in a song. And that's the way I've been moving along. And as I be, and oh, by the way, so in theory, this should, if there are like legitimate ninja clans in the world, my little like doing those like hand gestures with this, would mean a ton to them. I'm not gonna lie. So if that did mean a ton to them, but it also meant a ton to whoever actually sees this, besides them, because I'm assuming they're probably gonna figure out that I did this real quick, because they're ninja. That's how they work. But like, I'm not trying to do it to be belligerent. I just like, I'm not part of a clan. Like, I know Aikido. I know Tai Chi. I know, like, maybe some karate. I might know some Kung Fu. I'm stealthy. I was a stage manager. You know, but I'm naturally stealthy. I can't help that Chayatmon comes with this, like, Chayatmon Mayuri thing, like, that makes me like a Shadow Phoenix. Like, that's, I'm sure has a lot to do with the fact why I'm really, really phenomenally good at things um, Retro Squared, so to speak. Like, but anyway, so, but if that meant anything like a ton to anyone, who saw this, oh yeah, they want to talk to you in like a good way that you like might like and might scare you, but would be a good thing. So like, I don't know. I'm not doing this to like be a recruiter for Ninja. I'm just like doing it in case like I'm just saying this in case like there actually are a ton of ninja in the world that might be potentially pissed for me doing this and being like, well everyone, I'm a death clown, and so like please don't kill me. Oh, speaking of which, I actually put the words for Death Clown on this. Oh, this is incredible, by the way, as part of my set of like my master set of like incredibly cool effigies. This has Dust Blood Ink on it, like from my Abracadabra candle, and this also has invisible ink on it. Oh yes, 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 yes. Once upon a time, someone about 8, 9 years ago channeled a ghost. And I know they channeled a ghost because the person I know was a medium. You can believe me or not, but my tradition when I was initiated, Buddha Paul looked at me and was like, "Ghost, there's a ghost." I was like, "Okay, I can buy that. Ghosts are a thing." It's kind of pray to a boot. Ghosts are a thing. Like anyone, like I seriously doubt anyone who's watching this who's like can buy into the core fact that like magic is a thing can like would be like, "Oh, magic's real, but like ghosts are not." What? Are you for rizzle blizzle but what? No. 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 But anyway. So and in that vein, there's certain things that like if you ever saw Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Planets are real. The Bible. The book of Genesis, if you look at the right way, can be looked at as a straight up allegory for literal just actual cosmogenesis. Judgment. And the horizon in the middle of nowhere, whenever someone said something that they heard something that they wanted to agree with, they would say, judge, judgment, testament. Like, in a song of 4 parts, we got the top. They the planner, then the second be the one that gets stuff done. The third be the one that makes the plan get seen with all the energy through the ways in between. But then we get to the fourth of the dance, the public worker Daniel Gosselin. Doing public work is a pet, strange, funny thing. So say we all like in Battlestar Galactica, which is a lot like in the World of Darkness, Manichae and Manday, and that be a lot like Jesus Nazarene, like he whose way would be of this cup, that be 6 serpents and the dragons thereof, 6 dragons for 7 grails, and double wobble wobble as condensing steam there. I wrote books under the name Jeffrey Savage. I'm planning on writing other books because of my deep abiding love for trans women under the name Taste of Dicks. Because honestly, I think that's hilarious. Um, Also, I don't have a girlfriend to embarrass by having that name. Um, so like, what else? I'm single. Maybe it'll score me like credit with trans ladies. That'd be nice. But anyway, my point is like, it's not really doing it for like that. It's just doing because I think I enjoy doing it as a writing project. Um, a quick note about I did not plan for this whole thing to have like take a very biblical turn about like me making the names of the assorted playlist basically about the horsemen of the apocalypse but in Sanskrit. But like the thing about it is my first three books were written essentially about a Christian hell that turned into a collection of 16 Buddhist hells that were still integrated with a Christian hell. Like, and that's I think pretty cool by itself, but that's kind of how like I guess this turned out the way it did. Because like I just happened to know a lot about that topic, and it just seemed like an easy way to organize that people could easily understand. But that's I think I'll bring up like the way I titled at the very least. Like so the first book in the series is it's a trilogy is The Last House in Decatur because it's set in New Orleans. It's like the houses like you find out pretty like it's a gateway to hell. Like it can go anywhere on Earth, really. Like realistically, well, let's be real. It could go anywhere on Earth, but like they're going to school in Tulane, they don't want to move it because they like being there. Like plus, like Horace's family has been there forever. Like and there, that's another thing. Like it's I try to make it realistic. Like these are like college kids who are like handed the keys to hell itself. Like, how would you react if you were in college? It's like, oh yeah, you get this awesome sweet, like, very Big Brother sweet, like, pad. Like, all right, am I on Big Brother? No, you are not on Big Brother. You are not on Big Brother. Oh, by the way, there's an eyeball on the couch. What? It's an eyeball. It's about the size of a beach ball. It's got tentacles. It just showed up one day. I started playing on your Xbox. I mean, your it was oh wait a minute, it was PlayStation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a big thing about them playing Final Fantasy X in there. The eyeball is named Tall. There's a whole chapter about him being frustrated that he can't that he's trying to make it to 100 jumps in the Thunder Plains. Um, but moving on to like the second book, it's called The Last Seven Beasts Who Sought Refuge. So I put in another video that basically the internet is the Beast of Revelations because of 666 and www. And that's basically essentially what the base like what the core meaning of the last seven beasts of sought refuge is because it's about seven, it's about seven darknet hackers who basically set up a data haven that's like I don't know how much people know about the darknet, but it's like full of a lot of shady stuff, but it's also got like a bunch of CP, like a bunch of it, like a bunch of it, like a bunch of it. But it's not like literally the only thing here. It's not. It's just not. Like Silk Road has a ton of stuff. Like, yeah, there's CP there, but like, whatever. It's the Silk Road. It has everything. Like, it'd be more weird if they didn't have CP. Like, I'm not saying anything bad, like good about CP. It's just like how the Silk Road is. But like, my point is that like in the second book, like there's a dude who is like literally part of the setting up of the Silk Road. Like that was part of like his sin that was too much for the world to bear, and that's part of the reason that the Beast of Slaughter ended up coming out of the coming out of hell and coming to Earth to like go find the dirty ones, go snipe them, and wait for the warrior spirit to go collect the souls. And like there's like a major, very important subplot of like these seven hackers, who are like, this data haven has no CP. We don't allow it here. You put it here, we'll burn your house down. Don't test us. We know you're going to test us because we're saying this. But we're putting the rules of what we're allowing here. And that ain't it. But they each have a handle that's based on, like I said in Oracle's Rules to Modern Life. They get a handle, like they get handles. They all have ones that are based on animals, and they're seeking refuge from the deluge of information, because living in the modern world is just about being deluged with information all the time, and like a lot of it's bullshit. All of it is bullshit. A lot of it's versamala, bullshit. Not like balsa wood, but like trying to balls it in a stupid way that doesn't make sense. Balsa. I'm gonna go with balsa. So, but it's like versamala in like fun fact, mala, original sin. Pretty sure it means breaking dharma origin, or breaking ugda dharma mula dharma root law. And that's the way. By the way, oh, I think like actually literally Zapatha is like the oldest word for law and oath in Sanskrit. I could be wrong. I'd actually really love to find out from someone who knows Sanskrit, because like there's a lot of fascinating stuff with like if you use like Zapatha as a root word, and it's like there for like exercise, for anathema, like it's used for like taking an oath. It's fascinating what it's there for, like, but like I don't know. Anyway, moving on, way of the third part of in the prema svapna Purana. You got the Kundalini and then the Shakti, and Shakti Purana be like that way be. As we begin the tapestry, that be the way of the mana we, so to speak. And that be the way of other be. That's how I stitch with Sanakarta. Alchemy of the sublimation of. Oh, and that's the way of a we. And that's how I know applied metallurgy. Yeah, by the way, it's amazing what you can know about alchemy just by applying basic things about metallurgy. I guess. I don't know. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I am not even joking. Like those like sigils I came up with for Sevica for servitors, I got those from whatever. Maybe it's not important to talk about right now. Anyway, so judgment, testament, so say we all, and that's the way of truth call. Dream safely all and be of. Talk to you soon. Let it be on.